200 ah.
But what is the thing? You didn't send the
Oh,
link.
yes. Oh, yes, got that. Send link, okay, I'll send you. 我给他气到半死了，真的是这到底。
也是要听到嘞。
哎呀，没有办法啦，所以每个紧张。哎呦，
好了吗？我已经准备好了。
谢谢。啊，这个明白。
Mimi, you can start already, Mimi.
I can start now. Okay. Hi, good evening. I'm Mimi. Okay, today we're gonna keep it very briefly. Okay. All right. So today we're making tartan. Okay, it's a French upside down apple pie. All right. Fancy but Frenchy. Okay. I wanted to make this badly, and I want to eat it. So as soon. Okay, so now, without further ado, I'm going to start. Whoever coming in late, sorry, not going to repeat. Okay, so what I'm going to start is, we have about 7 or 8 green apples ready, sneak, okay, cut in half, peel off the skin, cut in half, pour it out, and then like this, okay. Wash and then cut it dry with your kitchen towel, kitchen paper. Alright. Then I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Okay, just sprinkle it on. Okay. Okay. So we sprinkle on, you can add on, never mind, no problem. Because we want to caramelize it and then we want to let it get moisture off the apple more. Right? Then now I'm gonna put in the melted butter here. Okay. These I'll review later, okay, because of time constraint. And I have some lemon zest that I have chopped. Okay, it's about lemon peel, yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna toss it. Okay, just toss it with your hand. And one little bit more extra if you have vanilla pot, go on it. I'm lazy to cut the vanilla pot. I just use the very good vanilla extract, just 1 cup. Okay, this will give it an extra taste for your apples. Okay, so you just toss it around like that. Make sure all the apples are coated with the butter and sugar. I am going to caramelize it a little bit, and at the same time, I will actually put it into the CooVen basket, okay, and line it. This one I just reuse because I don't want to waste paper. So you put the extra paper in, okay, and then you just arrange it into the basket with the extra paper, right? Okay. So this way, I will cut down the moisture on the apples before I put it onto the baking tin. So to remove more moisture and so that it will not make the pastry soggy. Okay, this is the purpose of it. All right. Okay, I don't like my tartan to be too soggy. Okay, so everything in, make sure it's all in, right? Okay, and then we just wait, and that one is about ready already. Then we will just send it into the we'll just send it in. Okay, right? So we'll send it into the actress. It's preheating right now. Which more time is it?
Another 2 minutes.
Okay, another 2 more minutes. We're gonna send it into the actress. Okay, all right. Okay. Before we even going to put it in, I need to. Okay.
Good evening, Mimi.
Nice. Okay, I have pre-baked 2 later. I'm gonna turn it upside down for you to see. Okay, this is a mini one. Then we also have a bigger one. Okay. So later you all can see how it looks like. Okay? So I'm going to, every one of you know how to use this, yeah? Okay, you just need to put this in and later we're going to plunge this CooVen bucket into the CooVen preheated already. So we're going
You
to put it
cannot cover with this thing, with the handle. You must the handle.
Okay, so I'm going to put it into the preheated CooVen oven. Okay, all right. I'm going to air press 200 degrees, 12 minutes, okay? To remove some of the moisture from the apples, okay? Because we do not want the pastry to be soggy. So while that is doing, I am going to prepare the pastry, alright? So the pastry is a short crust pastry. For those of you who have Thermomix, then it's faster, okay? But because I have I'm using my ex-boyfriend today. Speak. So I have to speak to be faster. Otherwise, you just use your hand, okay? The ingredients are very simple, okay? Later I'll share off. I think I'll share the pastry ingredient to you all first, alright? So I have here 150 grams of plain flour, but I have actually mixed with some almond milk. Okay, you want to mix this both so that it will more crispy. Of course, it tastes nicer. So you can do 150 there, divide by 2. Half is almond milk and half is plain flour. Okay, right. Then you just pour it into your processor. Okay, then you can put a pinch of salt. Then I need my assistant to help me bring out the cold butter. Alright. And
Here's the cold water.
how much? So,
How much?
just I need about 30 grams shea butter. Even though, let's say, I weigh, you don't have to put in all the butter. 75, 75 here. Each right. And you don't put so much water, okay? Even though I said in the recipe 50 grams, you may not use it all because it takes some sugar. Okay, so now I'm just gonna mix it, okay?
Not too much. This is strong.
Wow, so interesting. So you will, if you have a processor like this, you just need to pulverize it. I think it becomes like breadcrumbs. Okay, so there are 2 butter you can add your flour and some salt inside. Okay, because it's ready. Put some breadcrumbs. Okay, okay. Show you how it looks like. Okay, looks like breadcrumb now. Otherwise, you can use your hand also, right? Because we don't have much time. So now what I do is I'm not gonna pour in everything. Okay, I will just put it on and do not overdo your dough. So I'm just okay, like this. Stop. You do not have to put all the water. Okay. Then it will be a pastry. And then you just put it together. You don't have to knead it, okay? All you need is just clump them together. Put some flour on the cooking mat, okay? And then you just clump them into a disc, okay? Let me put this away.
What's the mix?
Fast, fast. You know how I do it? Just once I put it into a disc. Okay. Okay. Usually what I do is I'll just clump it and then I'll put it into a piece of parchment paper or plastic wrap. You wrap it and then gently flatten it into a disc. So later when you want to roll it out, it's easier. Don't make it into a ball. Okay, because when you put this one will go into the fridge after this. It's going to go to the fridge. So do not roll it into a ball, okay? So usually I'll just wrap a little bit with flour. Okay? Just a little bit, not too much. And you see that I'm not actually putting pressure onto the dough. Just like that. Okay? And how you mix corn. Okay? And then I will put into a plastic wrap. I actually use a plastic bag. Okay? So you can put into a plastic bag. Throw it inside. Okay? Like that. Like so. Okay, find the middle method. So that you can start shaping it here actually. Do not use too much pressure or force because we do not want to increase gluten. That's it. And throw this into the fridge and then
This is
chill.
mine. This is mine.
Yeah, this is for gluten to make tomorrow. So you chill the dough for more than 30 minutes like that. Then
Sure.
yeah, chill. You chill it to firm this, then only you can roll it up to your okay. So if not, we have something already made. Right, I can show you. But right now, while the apple is still inside this is actually bubbling already. I'm going to show you how to make the caramel. Okay, for the cotton, it has caramel. Okay, so we're going to put caramel. So we're going to walk off this camera and go to the other side. Okay. So now we change our position. Okay, so now I have here about 100 grams of caster sugar. I've mixed with some brown sugar to get it caramelized faster. Don't use too much brown because you can't monitor. Right, so 100 grams here. Okay, and I'm also going to add in about 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. I just eyeball it. Okay. If you can, you just do it earlier and then you measure into a little bowl, okay? I'll just eyeball this. Okay, what the lemon will do it will soften, it will not crystallize the caramel. Okay, you know when you cook caramel, it's quite sensitive, yeah? Caramel is sensitive, especially sugar. So we are not going to let it crystallize, that's why I add in the lemon. Okay, all right, then I'm going to add in some water, about 50 grams, right? So initially you can just stir it a bit, okay? I'm just going to stir it a little bit only in the initial part. After that, you just then you just put into medium fire, and I'll change to another spoon.
You Jeffrey, you copy so bad.
You okay, Jeffrey? All right, so
Better?
initially I just stir it a little bit so that the water and the sugar will come together, okay? Then after that, I will add in once it's caramelized to golden color. Okay, not amber, pale golden color. I will add in the butter. After the butter goes in, and keep stirring it, and you slowly to change darker color like cafe au lait. I will send the recipe. It looks like cafe au lait, like your latte. Okay, then you will turn off the fire, remove it completely from the fire, and then you pour it onto the apples that are being already air crisp. So what I'll do is I will transfer half of the caramel into the baking pan first, then I will arrange the apples over. Then I'll pour the remaining of the caramel over the apples. And usually you can actually immediately roll out the pastry and put over, but because of the caramel is very hot, right? I usually do not want to put the pastry over too fast because it somehow will soften the pastry too much. We want the pastry very cold. Okay, so I let it rest for a little while, maybe like 5 minutes, then only I lay the pastry over. That also is very safe for your hand in case you touch any of the caramel because it's really, really hot. Sugar is, when sugar becomes candy, it's actually give you a third degree burn. So you have to be very careful when you handle this caramel, okay? All right. So you just let it be, okay? And let it cook, okay? Until the color turns color. Turn to pale golden color. Pale golden, okay? So don't say what color. Okay, wait, pale golden is not yet, okay? Ini tak ada lampu, that's why tak boleh nampak. Itu lampu pun amber color, so later come out of amber. Okay, so okay, later when it turn amber, it will thicken naturally. It will also thicken, okay? Alright. Okay, so we just let it boil. I think my fire is a bit too high, so you medium heat, yeah. Don't use too high, yeah. Later you burn your sugar, then you have to start all over again. Okay. Not yet. You have to let the sugar become darker color first into light pale golden color. Okay, light pale is not ready yet. Better no. Better don't have the light. The light is already amber. I can't tell. Okay. My apples are ready. My apples are ready.
How long to air crisp? 200 degree, 12 minutes.
200 degrees, 12 minutes, air crisp. Okay. So it's already ready, my apples. Okay. It's okay, just let it be there. So you need to cool down a little bit for you to handle it also, right? Yeah. It's not difficult to make tartan, to be exact. Okay. And because it's fancy, it's upside down pie. Alright. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure that people who selling this, but we rarely see this in Malaysia. But if you were to be a person who travel a lot, then you probably go to Europe and go to France, they'll serve it. Usually they'll serve it, I mean the French don't really eat it with ice cream. They normally will eat it with short creme chantilly. It's the atas name for the sweetened cream, or they eat with creme anglaise, which is a pouring custard cream. Okay, so you either eat with that. But of course, it's very nice if you eat with the vanilla ice cream.
I got
Okay. Yeah. So this one got ice cream. Later we show you how we serve it. Okay. So now it's already pale yellow. Okay. So you got to be very careful here. What the fire has to be slower a bit more. Then you're gonna add in the butter. Okay. Okay, maybe more darker yellow. Okay, slightly more. Then I'm gonna add in the bun. Be careful when you add in, please don't burn yourself. Okay, right, just stir it until the butter melts, and you will incorporate the butter into the syrup. Okay, and you cook it again until it turns cafe au lait, which is light brown color, very light brown color. Okay, we do not want it to be too dark because you still need to bake the pie for approximately 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, all right. So the temperature has to be very controlled. If it's not controlled, then you may burn your caramel further while you're baking the pie. Okay, let's keep stirring it. Okay, it will turn color because somehow when you're doing this, the butter is also get burnt. So it's like a burnt butter caramel. And if you want to, you can add some fleur de sel, salt, molten salt or some sea salt, okay, to make it salted caramel paste. Okay, then it will not be so sweet, 不会死甜，明白吗？ Okay, so you can add a little bit of salt. Okay, the butter just now I used was lightly salted, but I like it more salted, so I will actually add a bit of salt later. Okay, once it has turned color, so I just want it faster, put the fire higher a bit. Okay. Okay. Now it's just condensed color, condensed milk color, not yet. Okay. Okay, the sides usually are the one that is faster to turn color, yeah. Okay, so just be careful, don't burn yourself. Alright. Almost there already. And you can smell the caramel smell is coming up. Okay, then we turn off. See, you're not. You have to remove from the fire immediately. Okay. Can you see it? Okay. Then I'm gonna put it onto the apples soon. And just let it be here for a while. Okay, while I get the apples ready. Okay. Okay. Okay, so my apples are ready. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, get it out. Don't worry, it won't drip because of the paper there. It's not hot anymore. It's not hot. Susan want to wipe me. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to arrange this apple in, alright? So the one to burn myself. Okay, let me get the glove. This doesn't burn me and take a spoon. Fork. To help me get it out. Okay. So what you need to do is, before I do that, okay, I need my pen. Take pour half the caramel in first.
Put it on the table.
Wait, no more.
What?
Okay. Alright, so now what I do is I'll just drizzle some caramel underneath first. Okay. Okay. The pen is not in. Just drizzle a bit there. Okay. Okay.
Ai?
Here can.
Oops, okay, Papa. Papa. It's upstairs. Not yours.
So you arrange your apple in slightly overlapping, okay? Slightly overlapping the apples, okay? You arrange it. If your apples are too small, you can't use 7 now, okay? I think my apples a bit too small. I will straighten it down a bit to tie up. Okay. If you wish to cut into quarters, you may do that also.
Can you slice it?
You can, but you can do, usually people do quarters, okay? But I like to see round, it's cute. You know, when it's round, it's nicer. Okay. Alright, just like that, then we're gonna pour in the rest of the caramel inside. Okay, let's go. The remaining caramel, just go all over. Okay. Don't worry about it's not going onto the side. While it's cooking, it actually will distribute somehow. Your apple will still be producing or releasing some juice. Okay. Therefore, I have, as we speak earlier, to remove all the moisture so that your pastry later will not be soggy. Let me remove all this first. Okay, then now I'm going to roll the pastry over. Before we start rolling the pastry, let's start my oven first, okay? So you change the oven temperature, you go to, sorry,
Function minus.
start again, I can't make it.
Function.
Oven, okay, we need temperature. We do 150 lah, okay? I put there 140, 150 lah, okay? So baking time is around 25 to 30 minutes. So I will, since I do 150, which means I will have to cut down my time a bit. Okay, we do 26 minutes. Let's let it start. Okay, let me get my pastry up, roll pastry and cover. Alright. We made a pastry earlier. Okay, the one just now I made hasn't chilled enough yet. So this is a ready-made pastry. Okay, so it will be hard like this, yeah? Like this. Very simple to make. I feel that you make this pastry better than you buy store-bought. And for those, just now I was just telling Susan, one of the pastry pie, we use puff pastry. For those of you who are lazy to do the pastry, can just do the puff pastry. Just go and buy puff pastry and just smack it over your pie. Okay, cut it into shape. So you line first with the plastic. Okay, it's still firm. That's why it can break. Yeah. So just don't be too hard. Okay. Slowly roll it. This is a short crust pastry. Okay. You just roll it out. Don't worry about those broken ones. Don't make it too thick. If it's too thick, then you will have to take longer, you know. So we try to not make it too thick. Around half a centimeter will be fine. Okay, enough to fit this pastry. Just now I've adjusted the recipe a bit, so I make it slightly smaller, so you will not have to throw away so much later. Okay. You don't like it too thick, then just roll it thinner. Okay. Alright, so the broken part, don't have to worry, just patch them together, be fine. Now we cut into the size of your pastry tin. This is about the same size of my pastry tin. Okay, right? About 10. I just need a little bit further out. Okay, So this one I need to tuck it in on the side. So this is just to guide, give you a rounder shape, right? Then it's more aesthetic when you cut it into a neat round shape. Okay, right. Right. Take away all trimmings. Remove the bottom. Before you go over, tuck it first. Okay. So that some of the skin can release from the pastry and don't get too salty. Alright, accordingly, then just twist it over. Okay. Twist it over. Try to lower it down slowly. Okay, then it will look neater. Okay, and because it's still hot, the apple, do not use your finger because the caramel will burn you. Okay, so then you'll just try to tuck it in with your spatula. Okay, use your spatula to tuck it in. Okay. Do not use your finger, okay? Your caramel is still hot. Doesn't matter if it doesn't look too nice right now. Okay, later it bake it will look rustic. Okay. You see, immediately it goes in because of the caramel is hot, right? Your pastry start to soften. Okay, so we gotta do this quickly. Okay, so now our oven is ready. We're just gonna put in your pie and let it bake. Okay, right, let's go. Bake. Okay, you will have to wait for 26 to 30 minutes to get your pie ready to eat with your ice cream. Okay, it's the time. Your top one and show you how it looks like. And I'll turn it upside down. I have one mini one, okay, and I have a bigger one, I have a bigger big one. Okay, we use a pumpkin seed one. Yeah. Okay, it's sweet corn everything. Got the whole thing still here, but the pastry for jar, so I have to take this one. So I use the puff pastry. So this is a puff pastry replacement. This is a short crust pastry. I turn out the big one first, okay? So when you turn it out, when your pie is big, you let it rest first. Okay, don't turn out immediately. Let it rest maybe like and your finger, your hand can handle the warmth, okay? That you can touch it. If you can't touch it, means it's still hot. Don't turn it around. Why? Because the caramel might burn you when it mix up. Okay. So also, before you also do this, okay, what I usually would like to do is I'll loosen it a bit because the caramel might be sticking some of the filling on the side. It might not turn out. Okay. So you just loosen it a little bit before you turn it up, so it's easier. Thank you. Let's get some of the
Wow.
and you have some more of these guys. Don't waste it. These are the pectin from the apple. Okay. The apple that has turned into gel. Okay. So that is beautiful. Okay. No need decoration whatsoever. Just need a scoop of ice cream. A scoop of ice cream. Done. Okay. Let's turn out this one as well. Nice. I'll let Susan tell you, is it nice? Okay. Susan, get the ice cream out and do it.
iPhone quick.
Because it is very mini one. Mini one. Don't worry about me because now got some of the mother burns. Okay. Oh, you want to eat? It is so delicious. I tell you that day I make with you, my son cannot stop eating after on. It's not difficult to make, right? This is not difficult to make. Okay, Susan got ice cream. Yes, Susan got ice cream. Yummy. Sure, this one doesn't come out. Susan. Scoop no so good. The scoop no so good. Let me clear this plate. So eat. Yummy.
Wow.
Can see ya.
Can.
Mimi, cannot see you.
See me when Susan is eating ice cream when.
I can see but I want to see you. Can you hold it?
Another one. When Susan
Take the
moving.
two.
Susan got bigger ice cream on top. Wow. Okay, this one I want to cut. Wait, just a minute. Okay, all right. Let me remove the thing. Can y'all see? Does it look good?
Yes, very nice.
Yeah, all we need now is spoon and chop down. Okay, let me hold it up.
Show your face, Mimi.
So my face okay. My face there. Okay, let me
Yep.
eat and show you.
Wow.
Eat and show you.
Wow. Very nice.
Very nice.
Aye.
Is Susan say nice means it's nice?
When it's warm,
Susan
right?
say nice?
Warm with the ice cream. Yeah.
Yes, very nice. 真係好食。Mimi 啊，呢個you know where I eat before?
Back.
In Paris.
Paris.
In Paris, yes.
Yes. You
Yes.
eat this in Paris.
Yes, I have it in
Why they're
Paris.
very expensive.
Very. Because actually, by right the apple, I don't use Granny Smith, alright? I tried, actually, you use the original one, actually, the French like to use Royal Gala. But the Royal Gala is very, very sweet. The day I make one is too sweet. So I feel that the Granny Smith is better. Granny Smith is hard, and when you add in all this caramel, it's just nice. Right?
Sugar spike away.
Mimi, keep some for me.
This some for you, or you ask Susan want to give you the gift.
到真係冇食晒啊！
點解我加多2 kilo 啊？今晚
So good. It's
Oh
so
my.
good.
真係好食啊！
It's
真
very,
係
very nice.
ice cream with warm cake is very
Thank
perfect.
you very much,
係
Mimi.
真係好食嘅。It's true, you know，真嘅 ice cream with the warm cake 真
I
係
didn't
好
know
食
ah,
嘅。
even this vanilla ice cream cheap and good.
Every time was
Aiyo.
I love the amber color on top.
This Minnie, last minute ask me to get this, get that.
Okay, you guys just make it. I will send the recipe out. Okay, because I already set up the pastry part for me. So the caramel and filling part, then I'll send over with the method. Alright, okay.
This is
So next time it's not there, then they go on the go with it.
Cannot.
They go on the go. Susan wants to tell you how she eats. She wants to tell you
I
how she
already finished
enjoy.
half of it already.
Yeah. See, we ate so much already.
Wow, just this is really nice. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I am at home.
Excuse us.
Say they cannot eat so much.
It's not so sweet lah, actually, because I
Too
changed
sweet,
to a granny's meat.
Yeah.
I changed to granny's meat, so it's not too sweet. If you use royal gala, it's very sweet because royal gala, it by itself is already very sweet.
Very sweet. As sweet as me.
Sweet like really good. You know, it's not a difficult recipe to do. Honestly,
This water is clean, right? Ice water.
it's not a
Mimi,
difficult recipe.
any question or
Any
not?
question? Any question?
The time, right?
Any questions?
Go for a can of freezer.
We will take picture and show you.
Your
Mimi,
phone.
I have a question.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
noticed your vanilla extract is very thick. What brand did you use?
Which one? You go Pastry Pro. If you're in KL, you buy from Pastry Pro.
Pastry Pro.
Okay.
This is paste. This is the paste.
Come only 3 ringgit is so cheap.
Because it's a very small bottle. But if I Pastry Pro, the big bottle, right? Used to be I think now at least 40 ringgit 1 liter. They make themselves the soft vanilla. They do it themselves one. Actually, it's good enough. But if you want a better extract, you buy pasta rum. Okay? And Susan have the very atas one. You want atas? If you want more atas, use the vanilla pot. You know the vanilla pot? I got so big. Those yes, you that. So if
60
you want,
ringgit, Mimi, 30 to 60.
you see where is it from? It's from Madagascar or it's from Mexico? It's from
No need lah.
if you want to return to your friend, you know, it's really good enough. That's very, very nice, fragrant. Susan holding a tummy now.
அன்னைக்கு வந்து அவன் கார்ல கூட்டிட்டு போறேன்
Hey.
Korea
Yeah.
to Sabah,
Correct.
Okay, Korea to Tawa. Korea to Tawa.
Correct. Not in the vocab is
No.
correct.
I go Tawa and do it for you, Elizabeth.
When?
Wow.
When?
When? Tomorrow?
By DHL.
DHL. Send me over by DHL.
Try to not break it now so I can see.
I tell you now, let you in. I